Hi, Professor Tracy. This is Michelle Brown Osborne. It is Sunday, March 18th, and this is the sheep heart dissection. So as you can see, I have a sheep heart here. I pre-trimmed some of the fat, and I will be showing you the anatomy of the external and then internal anatomy. So we have the anterior view of the heart, and then we have the posterior view. I'll go ahead and show you some features here. So at the inferior, at the base of the heart, we have the apex, which is this is considered the left side. We have the left ventricle here at the bottom, and then we have the right auricle, and then we have the left auricle at the top, and then we have the left ventricle here. And then we have the anterior intraventricular sulcus, which kind of falls like a diagonal lining to the apex. And then, so we have the aorta valve here, the main circuit. Oh, sorry. We have the aorta valve right here. It was really short when I opened it up. And then this here is the brachiocephalic artery. Okay. So I believe that makes up the front, the anterior view. All right, so going to the back side, the posterior, we have the aorta and once again, the brachiocephalic artery. And then we have the right auricle, and then the right ventricle. We have the left auricle, and the left ventricle. And then there's still a lot of fatty tissue, but right along in the center we have the posterior interventricular sulcus. And then on the back we have the superior and inferior interventricular sulcus. I'm sorry, we have the superior and inferior vena cava. So that is right there. Okay. So, and then, I was supposed to show you the pulmonary veins as well. So I'll go ahead and pull that out. And then we have right here we have some of the pulmonary veins right in here too. Sorry. We have the pulmonary veins right here as well on the posterior side. Okay. So I did some pre-cuts on the sides. Let's show you the internal of the anatomy of the sheep heart. So I'll give you a view like this. So as you can see, the left side of the sheep heart is a lot thicker. So you can see it's thicker compared to the right side. So let me go ahead and do this here. So I pre-cut it. Let's check it out. So this is the left side of the sheep anatomy. Okay. So you can see that this is it's kind of difficult to see. You might need to move it. So this is the left ventricle wall right in here. It's very thick. We have the wall, and then we have the inside here we have the chordinae tendineae, which is the ones that look like webbing in here. Chordinae tendineae right in here. We have the left auricle, and then we have on this side, on the right, I think I cut. We have the papillary muscles. We have the left ventricle. And then we have the bicuspid valve, and that's what separates the atrium from the ventricle. Okay. All right, and then we have here to show you we have the aorta once again coming through at the atria, and then we have the brachial artery coming through as well.
5 minutes.
Okay. And then I started cutting the right hand side. Let's complete that. This is a much thinner wall. So practically open it up, I think. Ooh, I hate that sound. Okay.
Bring the light, I think.
Okay. Sorry. So we have the right auricle in here. We have the, you can see the webbing right in here. We have the chordinae tendineae. And then we have the right ventricular wall in here. And then, probably if I cut through on here, I can show you. I'll be showing you the tricuspid valve. Ooh. Yeah, so we have the tricuspid valve in here. It's very difficult to see. The tricuspid valve up there. And then we have the right ventricle and some fragments of the papillary muscle. With the right atrium at the very top in here. Okay, and that is the sheep dissection. This is a sheep heart. Thanks so much.